Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 7 of our Fenworks North Dakota Valorant League. I'm your host, Skeptor. Joining me on the broadcast is Brooklyn. We have a quick message that we want to deliver to our wonderful sponsors. So, without further ado, I will let you take care of it, Brooklyn.
Yeah, we want to give a big thanks to our sponsors. We've got Broadband Association of North Dakota, SDN Communications, University of North Dakota, Eastern Wyoming College, Midco, and Verbero. So, huge thanks to you guys. Appreciate you guys a lot.
We dearly do appreciate our sponsors. They provide so much for us, right? Like a space for these wonderful players to come and play and showcase their abilities, play with their teammates and classmates. It's truly fun, and really, irreplaceable. Can't do it without them. So we appreciate you guys so much for everything that you do. With that said and done, we have a 4v4 taking place for our final game of the day. We are going into Ascent for it. So let's sit back, let's enjoy the ride, and hopefully this one can deliver for us. Hopefully the 4v4 isn't kind of stale. Hopefully there's still a lot of action, even though we will be 2 players short on the server, but interested to see how this one's going to play out.
Looks like we're locking pretty fast here. RB struggling to pick some of their agents. Hard to decide when you've only got four.
You are right. It's just interesting. Like, what are you going to sacrifice, right? You only have the 4 players, so it's like, what are we okay with not playing with? It's definitely a game changer.
Yeah, and it looks like you're just RV's gonna decide to go Tejo on Initiator. Kind of interesting play because Tejo's more of a double Initiator situation, but it looks like Wilston's gonna be fast to get sides here. Looks like Harvey's gonna go for a full stack onto B, pushing fast, which may work out for them just because they've only got Wilson only has Sage on that site.
Yeah, that's interesting, right?
Yeah, I
One
mean,
player defending. You don't have a lot of options. So, interested to see how the Sage defense will hold up. We get the wall down
gets the
immediately.
wall. Gonna
Lumber
break
trying to
through
break
it.
that.
Looks like Wilson's gonna be rotating fairly fast.
Taking that cat fight. Reyna takes care of that ISO. No problem there. Dismiss across mid. Sage slow and orb coming out in the B main position. And now attacker's at a bit of a standstill. Good work here from Reyna, though, getting up mid, looking for this fight.
Being held by two people. Now three. Kind of in a tough spot for Reyna here. Looks like the rest of the team's gonna be making their way onto site and start planting. Reyna able to get one. A 3v1 now. Kind of a tight spot for the Jet. Nasty headshot. Start trying to make her way to site to potentially defuse. Gonna get three,
Oh my
four.
goodness. Jet taking
Jet
down
with
all
all
4.
four.
That's insane work. And the defuse going to come
And the
out on top of
defuse.
that.
Very good play from the Jet.
Not a bad start here. All 4 elims and the defuse coming out. Defenders will find the first round of this game off the back of some heroics from the Jet.
Yeah, I mean, that one was pretty close with the Reyna getting 2 there in the mid position. Looks like they're going for a split push here. Looks like the Jet's just gonna opt to sit in the corner.
Not a bad opener. Attackers get that inside track though onto A site, looking for a spike plant.
Jet with 2 already. Jet with 3. Clove with 3 now. Just this stage remains. Side of Williston. Clove now getting all 4 kills that round.
Yeah, crazy how both rounds playing out in that fashion. One player taking down all 4 is just crazy work. I don't even know.
Like they're gonna go for the A push again. I'm not gonna check the corner.
Nice peak top mid. Reyna going to find another now. Attackers in a very good spot. And it's going to be very hard for this defending team to realistically defend these sites, right? Down a player from the get-go, you're flawless coming through here for the Harvey Hornets.
Like we might have frozen. Right. Harvey's slowly onto the B site. Got 2 people holding the same angle here. Spike down mid. Kind of in a tough spot.
Three on two. Attackers with a nice push up middle. They don't spot this defender. Not a lot of HP though. And doesn't find the shots. Ooh, peek into middle map. Goes down. 2-on-1 here. Make it a 1v1. Jet. Big opportunity to take this round back now. Spike is planted though. KJ on site.
Low HP for the Jet.
Trying to fight out. Yeah, one shot would do it. Let's see what we have. The swing, the shot's going awry. Not quite finding it. No time as it's ticking away. Jet will find the elim. Do we have enough time on this spike defuse? I think
We
so.
do. Yep.
Oh my goodness. 2-2 now. We find the clutch. I mean, that was insane work from the Jet.
Yeah, the Jets been playing this pretty well. Able to clutch up those rounds. I mean, it's a bit easier just because it is a 4v4. Jet 12-2. Looks like they're gonna have the Sage playing that same play every round, just instant walling off that B site just to close off the site.
Nice wall bang coming out here. We'll find the opener. Attackers have been doing a good job of this early on in these rounds here, Brooklyn.
Jet with a nasty shot. Not ready for the Reyna to push up like that though. Fejo with a headshot on the Clove. Low HP. It looks like Harvey's gonna take that round.
Three on two or 3-2 now. Attackers battling their way back into this one, finding that round lead again. Both teams having a pretty decent buy. So we should have a pretty even round, but we see a couple defenders missing armor and not really having credits to back it up there. So could be a little bit of an advantage state for the attackers.
I've seen this played a lot, especially in like lower ranks where they'll buy guns and no shield, and it sometimes just works in their favor for some reason. Shot in the back.
Three v
1v3
one.
Clove having
Yeah,
to
it's not looking
try
good
and
for the
take it
Clove.
back. Yep. 14-4 for the Jet on the side for
Insane work.
Williston, though. That's crazy. The Reyna on Harvey's side, 10-3. Harvey's gonna opt to push A this time. Are they gonna be ready for the Jet? Find the location of the Clove. Harvey's gonna take that round. Harvey's been exploding on the site pretty well this game. just able to find the picks early on. It's really helping them get farther um into the site, get that spike planted, forcing them to play retake like a 2v4 situation most times, which is pretty rough.
Yeah, I think the defenders need to have a better game plan, Brooklyn, when it comes down to how they're taking these opening fights, right? They got to set themselves up better.
Yeah, it's just pretty rough with four people instead of five. I mean, you've got to watch that mid position, but you also have to watch the entrance of both sites. It's just really rough. Since kind of just a tougher map to play with only four people. ISO with a Bucky. Not great for long range fights.
Nice fights here coming out from the defending squad. They team up for some better opening fights. You know what I mean? Like fighting
Yeah, they're
together.
playing that pretty good. Like Harvey's gonna take this one too. Just gotta play that retake just a little bit faster and they would have gotten it. Looks like Reyna's going for an op. Probably gonna push mid, potentially.
I mean, we do have a very good economy side on our attackers right now. Up 6-2, doing a really good job early on here. Both teams having 3 ultimates. So it feels like either team could really jump out and take a good early chance into this.
Yeah, Reyna holding the mid position with an op. Ready for anything. Like the Jet might peek out. Yep, Reyna with the op kill. Mid. Gonna try an alt just to help the team a little bit more. Able to find one. Gonna die to the molly, unfortunately. And they know where that last
ISO
person's at.
1v3, not the best weaponry to go with this, just that free gun, the classic, and this is a certain round going over to the attackers. Harvey Hornets Valorant 2 up 7-2, and I mean they are making head waves in this first half here, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing pretty well with this being a 4v4. They know they're gonna have man advantage no matter what site they go. So they're in a pretty good spot on attack here. Should be interesting to see how they play on defense, just because they'll be in the same position as Williston's in currently. Go for the slow push up to B. Jet on site. And finding one mid. Harvey just wrapping that round up pretty fast. Looks like Harvey's gonna go for an A push here. Economy's looking rough for Williston right now, but pretty good for Harvey. Reyna keeping that op. Like Sage just gonna wall offsite immediately just to keep them out for a little bit longer.
Got the attackers still doing good.
Jet able to find one. Tied with 2. Reyna is crazy with the op. Finding kills back to back with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Whether
these
it's mid or on
attackers,
site.
you name it, they've been finding the success wherever they kind of go, wherever they set their sights on. Another one rings out for the Reyna. Doing a really
Exactly where
good
the
job.
Jet's at.
Yeah, Jet in a 1v3. It's feeling unlikely. It's feeling like a 9th round going up on the board here for Harvey.
I mean, there's not much you can do. They've got site, spike planted. They're just holding angles at this point, and it's, yeah, Harvey gonna take another round. All of Harvey gonna go down to the spike detonating.
Yeah, that's crazy. 9-2 now here, Brooklyn. Ultimate advantage in favor of the attackers.
I mean, they do have that Sage res on defense though, so maybe they'll be able to put that to good use.
That is true. Yeah, we're seeing just little kill participation on the side of Williston. Most of the players struggling so far in this one, so it makes it a lot more difficult.
That's another thing
Fast
with
push coming to
4v4.
B. Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of a game of hide and seek right now when you're on defense, it seems, just a little bit.
It's a lot harder to, I mean, know what to watch or where to position your defenders, just given the fact that you have so little, right, in the 4-on-4.
Yeah.
So you are not wrong in that aspect. We should see our ultimates get used, though. I mean, it's last round of the half, so they will be going away if you don't use them now. Spike planted on Bravo. Defenders looking to retake. Killjoy moving in on the flank. Killjoy finds one. Jumping into it. Check goes down. Rez comes through.
Cage resing.
And
Cage just
Molotov not
find it,
moving.
yep.
Goes down. Just the ISO left in a 1-on-4. And this round is
Finish.
going over to
Little
the
bit.
attackers. Yeah, they're looking to knife them. This
Getting
is brutal.
knifed. Oofda.
That is
Tough way to go
brutal.
down.
Yeah, 10-2. Harvey Hornets 2, making it happen. They put up the second double-digit half of a score that we have seen today, so not too shabby.
It'll be interesting to see what Harvey does on defense because we've seen it's a little bit tougher just to defend all the sites plus mid. It's kind of rough. I think they want to just focus on not allowing them on site because once they get on site and spike gets planted, they're gonna have to retake, and that's just not super.
Yeah. Understandable. Fast push onto the B side of the map here, wasting no time.
Already on
Nice
site.
flank from the backside. Lumber finds one. 4-on-3. Defenders with the man advantage. Attackers now ready for the onslaught. It's a 4-on-2, 4-on-1. It's just the Clove left. Goes down 11-2. Harvey Hornets Valorant 2 making it happen and might be on pace for a fast closing of the show here in game number 2.
Yeah, they played that retake pretty good. Just playing together, pushing together, swinging together. So very good from the side of Harvey.
Okay. Well, if you're the side of Williston, I mean, what can you actually do different? You're kind of down bad on money, so it almost feels like match point is a given. We'll see if the defenders can hold on to that. Going back for the B
Yeah.
rush, though. being the play call.
Killjoy, the only one on site, is tough.
Gets one. Can't find the second. We spotted the gun barrel of Sage. Can't find the shot. The no scope good for
No
it.
scope.
Molotov goes down. 3
Not
on
going
2
down.
now. Spike gets planted. Attackers in a disadvantaged state. Low
6
HP on the
HP.
bosser. That's trouble. The
Both
swing is
extremely
good.
low.
3 on 1 here, Brooklyn. And
4
it's almost...
HP.
Yeah, this Jet is dead to rights here. Unless... There we go. One little piece of damage will do it. 12-2 now. 10-point lead, the side of Harvey Hornets Valorant 2. And I mean, this is basically another just really dominant showing that we are seeing on the day. Coming out from the side of Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey's playing defense extremely well here. I mean, sometimes you just gotta give him sight and retake it. So, another B push. Oh, they forgot Spike and Spawn. Yeah, running to grab it. Gonna be ready for that Reyna now.
Four on 3 attackers with that man advantage. They have B site to themselves. Defenders all going to be forced to rotate on back in here.
Them forgetting Spike might have helped them a lot that round, actually, or this round actually.
Ooh, Lil Uzi's dope. Finds 2. Judge is out. We aren't even playing close to the angle. 1v3. We have knife out again,
Nice.
and it's going to be a knife kill to close out the map. Are you serious right now? What did we just witness? Oh my
Getting
goodness.
knifed to get that last kill.
Wowza. Knife's coming out a few too many times.
Yeah.
Harvey having a lot of fun on that server. Lumber dropping a 22-4 with 8 first bloods. It's just crazy work. I mean,
Insane.
what a fast game. 24 minutes of in-server time. That's about that for us today. The 4v4 gets taken care of ASAP, folks. But that concludes our Week 7 Valorant action. North Dakota season coming down to the wire here, Brooklyn. What are your kind of final words of wisdom before we get into last week of regular season and prep for state?
Word of wisdom to the players, don't freak out about rankings. Just pay attention to the games you've won and lost because tiebreakers could always send you to state no matter what. So, yeah.
For sure. I'd say a shout out to our Minnesota State tournament taking place this coming weekend, March 1st and 2nd. We will be at the University of St. Cloud, obviously in St. Cloud, Minnesota. SCSU should be quite fun. 2 action-packed days. Day 1, majority of our tournaments will be taking place. I know Day 2's games include Minecraft and Rocket League, and then all of our MNVL Junior. So, if you're interested in watching those streams, make sure you type in MNVL on YouTube or on Twitch. Can tap in if you want to show up in person. Tickets are available on the Fenworks or MNVL website. So, we hope to see whoever wants to come out. It should be action-packed game-wise. It should be lots of fun for teams that want to know what it's like from, maybe from the North Dakota side of things. Would be a good idea to check out those streams. But regardless, we thank all of you guys for coming out, supporting the Fenworks team as usual. It was a blast. 2 games tonight. Unfortunately, they both went kind of quick. We want to give you guys the long games, the overtimes and whatnot, but not meant to be tonight. Thanks again for coming out.